Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching this video presentation today on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. That website is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. We never take our YouTube videos down. We have thousands of subscribers that like to watch our videos and see what kind of quality and quantity roll through our showroom month after month and year after year. So we leave them up at all times. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of the website, letting you know that it's no longer available. Check us out on Instagram as well. We'll have vehicles such as this one that are arriving new daily to our showroom. So if there's a car you're in the market for, you might be able to get a jump on that particular vehicle before somebody else does. We sell many units through our showroom before they even make our website. Also, we have a link there to our gift shop here in Daytona. You can get Hanksters apparel as well as other man cave related type items, banners, signs, flags, gas pumps, neon signs, all kinds of cool stuff. So check that out as well. 1969 was a great year, and this vehicle we're presenting to you today happens to be a great car. 1969 Pontiac Firebird, 455 engine. Got three things going for it. You see the brake booster, so power brakes. See the power steering reservoir, so power steering. And then look at that AC compressor. This car does have AC. Everybody's always looking for that Camaro or that Firebird with AC, or they want to put it in. Well, guess what? This one has one, has an AC unit. Does have a cowl tag up and underneath the hood. You'll see still photos of that on our website. So you can break down the car if you would like to. Yeah. 455, power steering, power brakes, and air. What could be better? And it's a red car. Let's do a walk around. Red in color, Pontiac designation on the front grille. The chrome around the front of the nose looks to be in good condition. You do have that lower spoiler there that's infamous with the 69 Firebirds and Camaros. It's plastic. This one's not cracked up. Red paint on the car is in very good condition. Driver quality paint job, of course, but we're going to point out any blemishes or flaws we might see in the paint in this video. Firebird designation on the driver's side front fender. You do have 5-star chrome wheels that really make this car look, give it the muscle car look. 4 radial tires on all 4 corners. You do have your tachometer here in the hood, and we will find out later on in the test drive if that does work. Really nice chrome wiper arms there. Front window glass is in great condition. Not only the glass itself, but also the chrome moldings you will find around encompassing the entire front window. Chrome mirror on the driver's side door. There is not a mirror on the passenger side. If you'd like one put on, we can certainly do that. We have them in stock. That's not an issue. Drip rail moldings on the car are in good shape on the driver's side. A couple small dings here that usually happen when people put these on. If you don't have the right crimping tool to crimp those will get little tiny dings in them. So they're very faint, but they are there. Driver's side window glass and rear quarter glass are both in good condition. Door gaps on this car look to be pretty good. Driver's side front door to the front fender. There you can see that the gap, the door is not going to touch the fender when it opens. The driver's side door to the rear quarter is in pretty good shape there. You got, if you start at the top and go all the way to the bottom, you can see that the gap's nice and uniform there. It doesn't get wider or smaller towards the top or the bottom, so that's a good thing. Checking out the interior of the car. This is an automatic. Center console, bucket seats, black vinyl interior. Got a set of floor mats in the car. Carpeting underneath the floor mats is in good condition. OEM seat belts in the front. No seat belts in the rear. Dome light does illuminate when you open up the driver's door there. Headliner looks to be new or newer. Same thing with the sun visors. The sun visors look to be new. We'll take a closer look at those when we're actually in the car doing the test drive. Does have the correct Pontiac Firebird wheel. I don't see any cracks or anything in the dash pad. Again, we'll take a closer look at that for you guys when we're actually in the car out in the sunlight so you can see that real good. Both doors open and close with ease. We'll see that when we get to the passenger side. Again, I mentioned we have the chrome wheels on the car are in fantastic condition. They look to be a newer set of wheels, give the car a real nice, mean muscle car look. Firebird designation there on the driver's side rear quarter. Rear spoiler, painted the same color as the car. It's in pretty good shape there. Rear window glass, you know, in a lot of these Camaros and Firebirds, you see that the window glass in the rear is all scratched up or you know, less visibility. This one's pretty clear. It's not perfect, but it's definitely one of the better looking ones that I've seen. Chrome molding around the rear window, same deal as the front window. It's all looks to be in pretty good condition. Firebird logo there where we enter the trunk with the keyway. Pontiac designation on the rear valance there between the brake lights. Chrome on the rear bumpers in fantastic condition. I don't see any pitting, any rust, any chipping, flaking, anything like that. Take a look in the trunk. So the trunk's just painted, no trunk mat, no spare, and no jack. So you can see that there's no rust holes or rod holes in the trunk. It's just a spatter paint. You know, some cars we buy, we get the spare, the jack, one or the other, and sometimes we get nothing, and this one just so happens to have nothing. So what you see in the photos and the video is what you get. We don't take the spares out, and we aren't trying to capture the market on spare tires. So passenger side rear quarter, you know, it looks to be in pretty good condition. Anytime you're looking down the side of a classic car, you want to see if there's any waves or, you know, where door gaps might not be, you know, the door might stick out from the rocker, stick out from the rear quarter. See how this one lines up nice and flush there to the rear quarter? I didn't see anything in the paint thus far that, you know, really needs to be pointed out. You know, it's not a perfect paint job by any stretch of the imagination, but I haven't seen any cracking, blistering, fading, clear peel, you know, fish eyes, anything like that. The paint looks to be in pretty good condition. Same thing with the chrome door handles. It looks like those are newer as well. The chrome on both the driver's side and passenger side door handles are both in good condition. Take a look here in the passenger side of the car. Both door panels are in good shape. I don't think I really pointed that out of the driver's side, but the passenger side is pretty much the same as the driver's. Look at the armrest, not only in the video, but in the still photos. It's in good condition. Same thing with the door panel. There's no warping at the bottom or anything like that. I don't see any rips or tears in the black vinyl on the driver's side or the passenger side. Both look to be in pretty decent condition. Looks like a newer interior based on the condition of the headliner and the condition of the seats. I mean, they're really in nice shape. Center console's in good condition as well. Looks like it might be original to the car. You can see some patina on parts of it, but again, when we're outside in the sunshine, we'll point that out to you guys. Again, you know, the rear seats, I don't see any rips or tears in those. Rear carpeting, it's nice underneath the floor mats. It's not discolored, it's not ripped, it's not torn, it's not faded, so it's in pretty good shape. I mentioned no mirror on the passenger side. Again, if you something you'd like, we got those in stock. We can install that for you, no issue. Paint on the passenger side front fender looks to be about the same as the driver's side. Pretty good shape. Again, I don't see, you know, when I'm looking at the paint, I'm not going to look at every last inch of the car, but I do look the car over prior to these videos, and I look at anything where it might be chipped or faded or blistered, or where there might be dirt in the paint, or where an area might not have been prepped quite properly, and I don't see anything on this car. I mean, it's a pretty nice paint job on the vehicle. Headlights are in good shape. They're nice and clear on both the driver's side and the passenger side. Again, you know, the grille here, paint's in nice shape. Inside, this is plastic. None of the plastic is cracked up. Chrome on the nose of the car. You know, the chrome's not pitted or peeling or have any, you know, rust spots or bubbles in that. Really good looking car. We get a lot of calls for first-gen Camaros and Firebirds. So Camaros are a little more popular, but of course this Firebird's definitely got a great look to it. So I'm sure we'll get a lot of phone calls. You know, red with black, vinyl interior, center console, automatic car, the right motor, steering, brakes, and air. Car has a lot going for it. If this is your first classic car purchase, I definitely encourage you guys to visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach. In the background, you see where we're a little light on cars right now, unfortunately, because we're selling them faster than we can buy them, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. However, we do have a 25,000 square foot facility here in Daytona where we keep anywhere from 60 to 70 cars that we own. We'd be more than happy to show you our business operation, meet you face to face, show you whatever car that you might be interested in. We'll pull it outside for you. We'll look at the paint in the sunshine. We'll give you the keys to it. You can pop the hood, you can pop the trunk, you can roll the windows up and down, you can turn the key on, play with the radio, the wipers, do all that fun stuff. We have 2 racks here in our Daytona facility. We'll be more than happy to throw it on the rack for you. We're going to do that here in just a couple minutes. You can look at the floor pans, you can look at the bottom of the oil pan, tranny pan, look at the rear quarters, look at the floor pans, frame rails. You can drive it. You can see how the engine performs, tranny performs, if the air blows cold, if equipped, of course. You know, we really encourage you guys, even if it's not your first classic car purchase. You know, some of you out there have had 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 30 cars. You know, so you're familiar with the fact that these are not new vehicles. They're going to have quirks. They're not going to be perfect. There's going to be some fitment issues, some paint issues, some mechanical tinkering you're going to have to do with them. But we like showing our cars off. We like showing off our business operation. We have a beautiful facility here in Daytona, so we really love to have you guys in. That way we can sell you a car, and that way you know firsthand what you're getting, what you are spending your hard-earned money on. If you can't make it to Daytona, that's okay. We do most of our deals sight unseen. People are very accustomed these days to buying stuff online without having to physically go to the store or go to the dealership or whatever the case may be. We do that with cars. It's very fun. We've been very successful at it for over 20 years. So if you can't make it, we do sight unseen, but we do encourage you guys to come in person. We're going to pull it around the building right now, put it on the rack, and throw it in the air. And after we do that, we will go out and do the fun part, which is drive it. Underneath our 1969 Pontiac Firebird 455, red. Disc brakes up front. This car has a big cross member in the way that continues up in front here and goes to the front support there, so not much you can see up there. And then the starter in the way over here, so I can see there's no oil residue down the side of the block there. I can see better here on the passenger side. You can see the oil pan gasket. You see there's no oil there. Bottom of the oil filter looks good. You can see that you do have a dual set of pipes coming down off of your exhaust manifolds, and you can see those aren't all splashed with oil, so that's a good thing. No flywheel cover. We generally put those on before they leave, just so that, you know, they're on there. You guys take them off if you want to, but not always. If we can find one that fits that doesn't rub, we put one on there. Tranny pan, you can see that that's all nice and dry. Tail shaft seal, nice and dry. Speedo cable, if you can see that in there. See how dry that is? Frame rails on the car, both sides, look fantastic. Driver's side and passenger side. Floor pans look good as well. See how the floor pans are all one piece? Driver's side floor pan, passenger side floor pan. You can see there's no cuts or splices or patchwork in either floor pan. Real nice floor pans on the car. You got a dual set of mufflers on either side of the drive shaft. I do not see any pinholes or rot holes in the mufflers. That's a good thing. Drum brakes in the rear. Take a look at our tires. They aren't dry rotted. They are plenty of life before the wear bars. I don't know if you guys can see that in the video presentation, but a 12-bolt rear. I'm sorry, 10-bolt rear. Yeah, 10-bolt rear, sorry. Up where the rear end pumpkin will sit when the car is on the ground, you can see that there is you know, no rust holes, rot holes there. Gas tank looks to be in pretty good condition. Drop downs on the rear quarters. See the seam, the seal here is nice. It's metal to metal. Those aren't all packed with Bondo. Passenger side the same way. Got a nice seal there where it's metal to metal. Got metal down here, down low. Chrome tips turning down towards the ground on either side of the leaf spring, driver's side and passenger side. Chrome on the bottom of the bumper looks good. Paint on the rear valance looks good underneath the bumper there. Nice looking car. If you're a cash buyer, we accept two different forms of payment, either a certified bank check from your bank, or more commonly, people use bank wire transfer. Once the funds are there, we put the car through a pre-delivery inspection process. This process is recorded, and you do get a copy of that on the keychain when the car arrives. If you are, along with the photos that we do in the showroom of the car and this video presentation you're watching right now. If you are financing, the collector car lenders will do a 5 to 10 year term on this car based on your credit and your approval, of course. 10% down is going to be your minimum. So if the car is a $30,000 car, you're going to be required to put $3 grand down, and the collector car lender is going to finance the rest. You can put more down if you choose to. A lot of people do. However, your minimum requirement is going to be 10%. Then your approval is going to be based on that 5, 7, 10 year time frame, whatever it is that you get approved for. No prepayment penalty. So not only is it fun to own a muscle car, a classic car, not only do you get a lot of honks and thumbs up, and you get something to tinker with your son, or tinker with in the garage by yourself. Maybe put a new radio in it, or put pinstripes on it, or order a new set of wheels, or convert to all Ford. Whatever you do with the car, a classic car. They're fun to own, they're fun to look at, and there's no depreciation like on a new car. So if you buy one of these things and you decide to finance it for 2 or 3 years, well, let's say you get approved for 8 years and you want to pay it off in 3. They aren't going to ding you a prepayment penalty for doing so. There's no prepayment penalties on these cars. Also, the cars are holding steady or appreciating. So like I was saying, you could buy one, have it for 2 or 3 years, turn around and sell it for what you paid for it, maybe even in some cases a little more. Or if you do take a loss, I guarantee it's going to be very minimal. It's not $2,500 to lose, isn't a bad investment if you're enjoying the car for 3 years. That's a pretty cheap monthly loss to have something that you can enjoy. So let's put this 69 Firebird down on the ground, take it out, and see how it runs out. Inside of our 69 Pontiac Firebird, where do we want to start? Let's start with that dash mounted tack. So up on the driver's side there, that does work. I'll tell you, the wipers and the horn do not work. We are already aware of this, and we have parts on order to rectify the situation, so they will be fixed. We don't send anything out of here without a working horn or wipers, so no need to worry there. The fuel gauge is working. It was on empty when we got it. We put $20 worth of gas in it. Turn signals, driver's side, passenger side, those both work. Aftermarket gauges down here. Temps coming up. We just started the car. About 170 right now. Oil pressure and battery voltage is not reading, so we got to make sure that that gets hooked up. Air works. So we're going to turn the air on through this test drive because it's about 90 degrees today in Florida, and it's nice to have a 69 Firebird with functioning air. That's a great thing. 56,679 is what the odometer is reading on this car. The actual miles is exempt, so the title reads exempt, so true mileage unknown. We do not have any service records, engine rebuilds, motor rebuilds, anything like that for this particular vehicle. So we told you in the showroom, the dash pad's in good shape. All around your bezels here and your AC controls and everything, all that's in pretty good condition. You can see the dash, glove compartment area, all that's in good condition. The AC is blowing out both the driver's side vent and the passenger side vent, as well as the center vent. We do not have a radio. We do not fix radios. We do not fix clocks. Neither one work in this car. Obviously, this is a newer radio. I don't know if the speakers aren't hooked up. I don't know if there's speakers even in the car. I do not have an audio guy. We're not in the audio business, so typically people like to put their own stereos in anyways. So the car has no radio and no radio and no clock. However, the wipers and the horn will get addressed. Let's take it out and see how it runs. Firebird runs absolutely fantastic. Plenty of pickup. Let go of the wheel. Tracks perfectly straight. Very good response in the steering. You barely move the wheel and the car's responding. No pulsation in the brakes whatsoever. Stop, no hands on the wheel. Car stops immediately and perfectly straight. Car has good pickup. I don't know if you can hear the tranny shift or not, but the tranny shift's absolutely perfect. We do have a functioning speedometer, however, it's about 10 miles per hour slow, and I know why that is, because if you notice, the speedometer is like starting down where like that brake light's at, so it's like clocked wrong, so we will have to address that. So we got speedometers, wiper, and horn to address, and we'll get that taken care of. But the car absolutely performs fantastic. Again, no hands on the wheel, come into a stoplight. It doesn't spit, sputter, stall out. By the way, the air is blowing absolutely ice cold. Let's give it a little gas here. That's reading 70 on the odometer, which is probably closer to 80 because it's reading a little slow. I can't do it while we're shooting the videos. You know, when I say it's reading slow, I just kind of guesstimate, simply because I can't do my Speedo app and drive and try to talk to you guys all at the same time. So I'll clock that Speedo, but right now we're reading, it might not be 10 miles per hour slow, it might be 5 miles per hour. So it's reading 45 right now. I don't know if we can get that on the camera or not. It's coming down a little bit because I'm going around a turn. But we're in a 45 mile per hour zone, so we might be 5 miles per hour slow on the speedometer. But the car, it has good pickup. As you can tell here, we're still under, 455 motor. We're still under 200 on a 90-degree day, and running air, and sitting in traffic. You know, we never get these things really on the highway. Around here is all 35 to 45 mile per hour zones around our showroom here. So. Nice car though. Very nice driver quality 1969 Pontiac Firebird. It'll be offered at a good price that probably will sell the car fast because it's red, because it has air, because it has steering and brakes. It's a center console car with bucket seats. It's definitely got a lot going for it. So, and like I said, it'll be offered at a great price point. So, I imagine the car will go relatively quickly. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. We will have close to 100 photos, if not 100 photos of this car up on our website today, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this car includes shipping in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a 12-month, 12,000 mile powertrain warranty. The price of the car is negotiable. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, then the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. And of course, the shipping, we can arrange it for you. You can pay the driver on delivery at a negotiated price, or you're welcome to use your own carrier if you have one you're comfortable using. You can come down here and pick it up on your own trailer, or of course, if you're local to us here in Florida, you can come drive it home from our showroom. The warranty covers engine, transmission, and rear end, so it's major components of the drivetrain. It does not cover power steering reservoirs, alternators, brakes, starters, batteries. It's just going to be major mechanical breakdowns. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing base of customers, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the world. Hanksters.com is our website. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in beautiful, sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. Check us out.